Hello, and welcome to James the Lessons Express Lane, where we get you out as fast as possible. I just can't believe it. Really? Man, those refs screwed us over. But we're not here to complain about the refs screwing over the Vikings. We're here to talk about power rankings, NFL football. Start at number 12. There's a lot of 3-2 teams in the league. Patriots lost because Brady can't count to 4. Saints struggled to beat a rookie quarterback. Their defense is just... What the hell happened to their defense? I don't know. The Cardinals won, against the Jets. Doesn't really count. Everyone's beating the Jets. And the Colts showed that Rivers may be a little too old for this, you know what. So how does one decide? Coin flip, rock, paper, scissors, or surprise people with the Cowboys? Yes, what happened to Dak Prescott sucks. But now Andy Dalton's quarterback. He took the Bungles to the playoffs 5 years in a row with one good player, A.J. Green. Now he has a loaded offense to play with. I mean, you got CeeDee Lamb, Amari Cooper, Zeke Elliott, top 3 O-line, if not the best O-line, good tight end. Maybe 2 losses in the future, but I would not be surprised to see him only lose once, if at all. Maybe week 17, where it's like they bench the starters after one drive. It's like, no point getting hurt. We've already locked up the number 2 seed behind the Seahawks. Just saying. Next, number 11, 3-2 teams. Talked about the others that have a lot of issues, except the Panthers. They clawed their way into the top 12. They lost the first 2 games, but have been undefeated since. Like a lot of teams with no preseason, they struggled at first, but are really coming out strong. If they continue to play, well, I expect them to be top contender for the NFC South. If it is a fluke, ouch. But really, the Buccaneers can't count to 4. Saints, there's something wrong with their defense. The Falcons aren't even a team anymore. I think they disbanded them after last week. So, who are they going to have to compete with? Just saying. Next, number 10. There's a lot of teams at 4-1, like the Bears. After a bad show in his first week starting, Big Nick Foles beats Tom Brady again. Is this something that shows he's the future of the Bears? It might be, but they need to get some help. Who's a really good running back that can catch the ball as well that just got cut from the Jets? Oh, that's right, Le'Veon Bell. Just saying. Number 9, the Rams. It's like, they've looked fantastic. They've only had 1 loss. Yeah, but they dominated the NFC East to start the season. I mean, one of the teams has has 2 wins now, right? Not double digit, obviously, but they have 2 wins now. Yay! The rest, trash. They've had 5 touchdowns thrown against them, last I saw, with furloughs coming from Josh Allen in 1 game. So it's like, they played a great team, they lost. Played some shitty teams, they won. It's nice to hear for a lot of teams, and I can see the Rams fighting for a top seed. They can find a way to stop the Seahawks, but I don't think they can. Number 8, I really wanted to move them to 7, but they're still the Browns. When you're historically trash, it is hard to have faith in them. But maybe this is the year? I'd love to see them make the playoffs and maybe even win one. It's been decades since they have. It's been going on almost 30 years since they won a playoff game. So, now I'll keep them at 8 because they're still the Browns. Maybe they win next week. Oh, speaking of number 7, the Bills. Again, I would have put them at 8, but can't trust the Browns. Just can't trust them at all. Alright, they're being down in the first few weeks. Show that they might have a couple issues to fill. Like how to stop running back like Derrick Henry. Did you see that stiff arm he put on Josh Norman? I mean, they have a good running back, I guess, but Le'Veon Bell can catch the ball. Imagine, John Brown is currently hurt, so Diggs got double-teamed every single play. What was he going to throw the ball to? There's Diggs, and there's Stephon Diggs. Now imagine John Brown is still hurt. They pick up Le'Veon Bell. Yes, he's running back, but he can also catch. It's like, oh no, Diggs is double covered. Again, check down to Le'Veon Bell for 4 yards. Better than having an interception or just incomplete. Number 6, speaking of Derrick Henry, the Titans. Everyone expected them to be rusty coming out of the coof, and they weren't. Ryan Tannehill threaded a needle on a few passes of Derrick Henry, showed no signs of slowing down. Right, Josh Norman? Just saying. Number 5, Steelers. They're undefeated, but not without issues. They still have the Ravens and, surprised to say this, the Browns to deal with, and that could definitely stop them from taking the AFC North. They could still finish third in their division, for crying out loud. Big Ben has been playing well, but he's old. One hit, he gets hurt, their season's done. Some teams, no, they have pretty good backups. It's like, yeah, he's our backup, but he's still a good backup. Look at the Cowboys. Like, oh no, our starter's hurt. Thankfully, we got Andy Dalton back there. We'll be fine. Other teams like the Steelers, Big Ben's hurt. All right, well, cancel the season. We're done. Goodbye. Man, they keep playing that level, though, with the rookie getting 4 touchdowns in one game. They could win it all. Not just the AFC North, but it all. Speaking of a team that should win it all, the Chiefs. Number 4. Sorry, but you lost to the Raiders. Are the Raiders a good team? Maybe it was just preseason sluggish like the Panthers, counting for their first couple terrible games. But the Chiefs are the Chiefs. They shouldn't have lost, because they're the Chiefs. But they did. Number 3, Ravens. They aren't even really fully clicking on the offense yet, and they're still doing this well. Defense looked fantastic against Joe Burrow and the Bungles, but still, only the Ravens or the Chiefs can beat the Ravens at this point, just saying, from the way they've been playing. I love that. Oh, Lamar Jackson couldn't throw the ball against the Chiefs. He's a running back. Next game. All right, watch this. Throw. There's a couple plays in there. I'm sure they did it just be like, see, he can't throw the ball. Screw you. Which is something they need. If you have a weakness, oh, Michael Jordan, he's a ball hog, wins the record for whatever most assists in a season that year. Oh, he can't play defense. Becomes Defensive Player of the Year. Lamar Jackson can't throw. Well, fine, we got to focus on him throwing. I like that. Number 2, the Packers. Off a bye week. If they had won this week, they may have jumped to number 1. Especially if they dominated their team like they have been. But so far, they've shown no reason to doubt them. And if, oh God, can you imagine if they pick up Bell? They won't because of the Packers. They don't do that. But they already have a great running back. Don't get me wrong. But imagine you have Aaron Rodgers. Then to the left of him, you have the starter. And to the right of him, they have Le'Veon Bell. Oh no, it's a Wildcat snap to Le'Veon Bell. Wildcat snap to the other running back. Oh no, they just snapped it normally to Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers handed off to Le'Veon Bell. Then Le'Veon Bell throws it to the other running back. Le'Veon Bell is a dynamic player when he's not on a spectacular team with no O-line. Just saying. Just like the Washington football team and a couple others where it's like, our quarterback got hit 16 times. 16 times. He only completed 15 passes. We should bench the quarterback. Like, what about your O-line? Maybe the reason your quarterback got hit 16 times and only completed 15 passes because he keeps getting hit. Nah, bench the quarterback, throw someone else out there to get hurt. Just saying. Terrible. Number 1, sadly, Seahawks. Yes, it was a BS call by the refs. They're all out there. Yeah, that was a forward pass, but it's raining. We're kind of miserable. Hail Mary with 3 seconds to go. It's not like it's ever happened before. Oh, wait, it happens all the time with fucking Aaron Rodgers. But we're done. It's raining. We're miserable. Goodbye. Game over. F you. If you watched it live, it was great. The rules expert, no joke. That was a forward pass, put 4 seconds back on the clock, and the rest said, nope, it's raining. We're done. The announcer literally said, well then, with the most sarcastic tone I've ever heard from an announcer. Like, that much sarcasm, he might get fined because you're not allowed to say anything bad about the refs. Coaches, players, announcers, you say anything bad about the refs, you can get fined. You can get suspended. You can get fired for that. But the Seahawks did win, remain undefeated. DK Metcalf looks like the next Megatron. Randy Moss, Jerry Rice looks fantastic. And really, I don't think it's the Seahawks doing something with the refs. It's NFL Roger Goodell thing, not the Seahawks, so I won't blame them for that. Anyways, what do you guys think? Should I move a team up higher? Should I have not put the Cowboys on there at all? Do you think Andy Dalton won't be the end-all be-all? Because again, he took the Bungles to the playoffs 5 years in a row. Now he has one of the most loaded teams in the league. I think he does great with them. But others might disagree. What do you think? As always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have a wonderful day.